tem que dar pra usar. No final do dia, o que importa, acima de tudo, tem que dar pra usar. My father, he was exactly like that. When I was a child, I remember my father would mock me. I was 5 years old. He would mock me, make fun of me, humiliate me, and strike me even. And then I would complain to my mom and complain to him, complain to whoever I could complain to, because I was desperate and feeling really bad. And I even didn't know with that suicide was a thing. If I knew, I would suicide with 5 years old. I just didn't have the intelligence to invent suicide. But I would complain and my father would be like, tá bom, não brinco mais. Tá aqui, ó, vou parar, ó. Não brinco mais. Se é assim, também não brinco mais. Não tá mais aqui quem falou. My father, Sergey, they are identical to Zeus. Identical. Identical. Copycats. So, the prostitutes are telling me, Sergey is deceiving you. Não tem que dar pra jogar não. So, I don't know. It has to be playable. Let's translate it this way. It doesn't need to be playable. That's the point. So if it doesn't need to be playable, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm done with this. If it's not to be playable, then it's a sort of contradiction. How will I play the thing every day if it doesn't need to be playable? So it's just like, okay, I'll find something else to do. I will stop this and just find something else to do, like unplug the network cable and go back to my studies then. Because it doesn't need to be playable, which means that Sergey pretty much can do whatever he pleases without holding himself accountable to not a single one. My God, what an authority. What an authority. What will be of him after I pass away? I don't think others will let him do this. I don't think so. I don't think so. But he's a child. He believes that he will be, that he will. So... Tem que dar pra jogar! No final do dia, tem que dar pra jogar! Eu não é, Pantoja? So, just like my dad, long before him, mocking the playability. Mocking the playability. It's unplayable. So, how many times will I have to say this? I feel peachy. I feel... Tem que dar pra jogar! No final do dia, tem que dar pra jogar! Oh, I'm in streamer mode. So, I was going to show you people talking about iron and the temple of iron in adoration. So, think of horses. So, it's a new horse breed. The American horse. American horses. There are American horses, European horses, Asian horses, Brazilian horses. So, they are all very tame and, you know, very lovable, filled with love, and they adore pretty much everything that their master does to them. So, well, this is unplayable. I was glad to be being coached by the legend Pistola Time, who is renowned in the PUBG community and who is also a professional coach, not just coaching random people like me, but coaching. Why is he not cutting my audio? So, why can I speak to you like that? He shouldn't allow that, right? He shouldn't allow that. Sergey is not a coward, of course. Of course, that's why he's not doing anything. Do you think Sergey is a coward? He's not a coward. Of course not. My God, Sergey is a real man with real balls. The Temple of Iron. I'm sweating. Take me to the Temple of Iron. American horses. So, uh, the audio is unplayable. So what's next? Sergey wants me to play the game without the audio. So what next? I'll have to play the game without the video. So you can play the game with no audio, only video. Now play the game with no video, only audio. So good luck. Good luck. That's a nasty way to practice the game. But I still believe in free will. I don't want to practice like that. I don't want to practice like that. So, monkey. What next? So he doesn't like my wireless headset. Well, I should be able to choose the one I like. You know, I don't have an unlimited supply of cash. I don't. So he expects me to buy a new headset, a wired headset. You don't know, but my monitor got, I will have to replace one of my monitors. So this is just money. I bought a new gaming chair, the gaming chair broke. I have monitor, the monitor stops working. The headset, now Sergey doesn't want me to use wireless headset anymore. Why? He is a member of the new CD's Banana Army. He's a big fan of the new CDs. He's one of the thousands that watch her every day. Pokemon, think Pokemon. So he wants me to go wired. I feel peachy. I feel peachy. This is mimicking. This is mimicking. So, oh yeah, mentioning the new CD. What can I say? I'll just say that, well, I'll tell the truth. People still mention her. I thought I was done with that. I don't need to talk about her anymore, but people still talk about her. So let me settle this. I never ever said that wireless is better. I'm an experimentalist, so I just try wireless to experiment because I love experimentation. But I never said wireless is better, and I'm just experimenting. But the girl, she saw me playing all wireless, so she assumed that I believe wireless is better. Maybe I deceived her. I'm just experimenting. I was a scientist, so I'm playing at 1440p. Am I saying that 1440p is better for gaming? I never said that. I just like experimenting. I'm playing with a curved monitor. Am I saying curved monitors are better? I never said that. I'm just experimenting. I like to know and experiment stuff. But if I were to play a pro tournament, there are two possibilities. The first one, obvious one, I'm not a pro. Know that. I'm not a pro. Far from that. But if I had to play a pro tournament, I would go wired. No doubt about that. All wired. Well, the second possibility, I would talk to the organizers and tell them, force everyone to play wireless, because wireless is better. Okay, now I'm saying wireless is better, but I never actually said that. So force everyone into playing wireless. I think one of the major problems with wireless is that we don't have as many options with wireless devices as we have with wired, and the price is higher. This is also another problem. But I do love wireless. I do love wireless. But I never said it's better. I just used it. I didn't use. So you might ask, so why do you use wireless? I never used wireless because I believed I believed it was better. I use wireless because I like experimentation and trying new stuff. It's part of my job. I'm involved with gaming, so let me try wireless stuff and see how it fares. I play wired my entire life, so I can say I like wireless, but we still have some barriers to overcome for the wider adoption. I game with the 2070. So is the 2070 the best GPU out there? At my time, the 20 series, the best one, the 2080 Ti. So, you know, we make some choices, not necessarily for the reasons most people would believe. So, there is usually a reason for each choice. So, the 2070 was budget-wise. The curved monitor is experimentation. I know Pipa uses it. If I recall correctly, on specs.gg he uses a curved one. I'm using a curved one. I don't really see a big difference. Like, really, all I can say is that I believe the monitor maker. They say that it's more comfortable for the eyes for longer gaming sessions. 1440p, it looks gorgeous, but is it better for competitive gaming? I'm not sure, because if you increase the resolution, the frames will drop. You won't be able to get as high number of frames as you would. But with increased resolution, I can see things very clearly. I remember people on Reddit saying, oh, I play at 1440p, I can see the ghillie guys without issues. Maybe I can see them as well. When they go prone, I can see them going prone. But wow, you get lower frames, and as I learned with my coach, and I knew for a long time, frames are everything. Let's say, like a poetic way of putting it, frames are everything in competitive gaming. So wow, but I just like 1440p. I can't help but keep experimenting. So maybe I'll get a wired headset now, because this is unplayable. And this is illegal. This is illegal. I don't know, if I were Sergey, I would feel ashamed for the things that I do. If I were him, I would feel ashamed. But he does the things that he does because there are prostitutes. There are horses that like it. Earth horses. So, horses. So okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. No final do dia, tem que dar pra jogar. Não importa o que aconteça, tem que dar pra jogar. É ou não é, Pantoja? Bando de otários! Eu sou o que eu sou! I really like this horse breed, the American horse. So tame, so quiet, so horse and prostitute. I know why all these things happen to me, and it's like nobody give a shit about it. They turn against me instead of turning against Sergey, or no, the people turn against me like you should adore Sergey the way we do. It's beyond ridiculous. So why is that? I have my theory. It's because I don't fuck anyone, so people hate me. Because, you know, it's one of the things they love most in life, if not the most. It's just about fucking and having sex, and I don't care about that. So they truly hate me. You hate me, I know that, but I didn't do it on purpose. It's just like think of free will. So nobody can really force me into having sex, so I don't feel interested in doing it. I even tried to chop off my cock when a few years ago, but I was denied that. This is totally unacceptable. So there are hormones in my body. I just masturbate to get rid of the sexuality, and well, I do prefer talking to men 100 times over talking to women. I don't think women are pretty inside, they're just pretty outside. Men are pretty both inside and outside. They're pretty from the inside out. Now women, they just have okay bodies for the most part, but inside they are putrefied. Okay, I guess it's time to go. No final do dia tem que dar pra jogar. Não importa, eu não quero saber o que tá acontecendo, não, não nada. Tem que dar pra jogar. Tem que dar pra jogar. Otário! Eu sou o que eu sou, eu faço o que eu faço e não dá em porra nenhuma porque eu sou, caralho! Man. So my reply to that is that, like, well, if it doesn't need to be playable, then why the fuck do I have to do this anymore? Why the fuck do this anymore? It doesn't need to be playable, so you know, it's hard to concentrate. I want to concentrate on what I'm doing, trying to play better, trying to be more competitive, and God knows when, at any time's moment, I'll never know because I'm concentrated in the game, I'm focused in the game. The shit can go unplayable. So this is beyond acceptable. But anyway, that's not the world we live in. People think I'm the wrong one, not Sergey. I'm the wrong one. I complain too much. I'm just a child. So it's beyond ridiculous. I feel pity. I feel pity. Now the question is, what about you? Yeah, the viewer, the horse. Would you play this crap? Would you play this crap? Se é assim, não brinco mais também. Eu não brinco mais. So my father did that. Não brinco mais. Não brinco mais também. He would say and do that. And what would he do next? Não brinco mais também. Eles não sabem o que é que eu tô pensando. Eu vou zoar mais ainda, caralho! Eu sou! Eu sou! Ah! Ah! Ele zoava mais ainda. Eu tinha 5 anos de idade. Pensa em covardia. And people still turn against me. People turn against me. It's unacceptable what I do. I should, like, bow down my head and just be grateful that I'm still here and not iron. Molten iron can be much hotter. But anyway, I should just be grateful to God that I can still be here and stream. This stream is garbage. I don't like streaming. I don't like this camera crap. I don't care about you, nor the Reddit kids. I don't care about any of you. But the question is, if it doesn't need to be playable, then what's the point in doing this? What's the point in doing this? So he doesn't mute my audio because my words are my cock. He wants to see my words, actually not my words. He wants to see my cock through my words. Prostitute. Prostitute. Eu tenho pena, Dudu. Eu tenho pena de você, Dudu. Você não sabe de nada, Dudu. Você é uma criança. So be it.